Hi, and welcome to Media Marketing's online training. In this video, we're going to go over the concepts and process for importing content into your library in SlideManager and Immediate. But before we get into the how, let's look at some of the concepts of importing content into your library. Now, no matter what you're importing, you're going to use the same technique, whether you're importing PowerPoint slides, PDF, or other documents. Even if you're just importing a design template, you'll use the same process. You can save time by choosing or creating a category, selecting content groups, and making other choices during the import process rather than having to perform those steps afterwards. Now that you know the concepts, let's import a sample set of slides into our library. As you can see, I'm already in SlideManager level of our system. I'm going to go into the Import menu and choose Import Content. That's going to bring up our Upload Content window. This is where we're actually going to select the files that we want to import into our system. Click the Browse button. And I'm going to navigate to my Documents folder and to my Presentations folder and select my iArm presentation. This is just a sample presentation I've created for this training. Once I see it displayed here in the Upload Content window, I'm going to click the Upload button. And you'll see the progress of it actually converting and importing those slides into my system. Once it's finished, it's going to take me to the Import window. And here's where I get some choices on how I want to import the files. We're going to use Quick Import. This is the easiest and quickest way to get slides into your system. Now, from the Quick Import window, we can do several things. We can import the design template, we can assign the design template to a content group, we can create a set with the imported items, we can create a ready show with the imported items, we can choose a design template to use with the ready show, we can create a new root category and assign the imported items to the new category, we can assign the imported items to an existing category or create a brand new subcategory with those items, and we can assign a content group to the newly created categories. What we're going to do is we're going to import the design template. You're not always going to want to do this. Sometimes your presentations will already have a design template that you're using in your Immediate or SlideManager system. We're going to create a brand new category with this presentation, and we're going to let it use the default name of the file, of the PowerPoint file that I'm choosing to import. At this stage, we're also going to select content groups for the new root category. I'm just going to choose the self-registration group. That's the group of all the people who've self-registered for the system. And I'm going to finish. What it's going to do is it's going to take all those files, import them into my slide library, and bring up the slide library so I can see what just got imported into the system. The library grid is showing those new files, but let's go ahead and take a look at it from the presenter's point of view. We're going to go into Presentation Builder. We should see our new category over here on the left, the iArm presentation, and within there are those 3 slides that I just imported into my system. Now right now they're connected to the existing design template, but I could go in here and actually choose the design template that I used when I built this presentation, which is the Austin. We'll come back and take a look at it. And now I can see it's using the design template that I imported and showing the slides that I imported. I can now add those to a presentation and go from there. Now let's look at some frequently asked questions about the importing process. Number 1, when I choose a file to import, I only see a single PowerPoint file in the import window instead of individual slides. This will happen if you import a set of slides from a previous version of PowerPoint. As you import it, you'll see a dialog box letting you know you're importing from a previous version and giving you some options to convert the slides. You can either cancel out and convert them outside of SlideManager, you can have SlideManager convert them, or you can import them as documents, which will deactivate slide functionality for those slides. If you choose to proceed, you'll get the option during import to convert the slides. Please note that you might encounter some formatting issues when you're importing slides from a previous version. Question 2. My imported slides don't look anything like they did in PowerPoint. This is most often caused by different design templates. When you import slides, they'll automatically be formatted using your default design template, but you can apply any of the design templates that have been imported into your system. If your slides were formatted using a design template that's not currently in your system, you can choose to import that design template when you import your slides by choosing the correct checkbox. Keep in mind that if you want to have multiple design templates in your system, you'll want to have a strategy to ensure that all your slides will work with each of your templates. Number 3. I imported my slides, but I don't see them in my presentation builder. This is a function of content groups. The categories and users in your system are connected by content groups. If a category is not available to a content group, then the users who are members of that content group won't be able to view the slides in that category. When you import slides, you have the option of assigning them to content groups during the import process, but if you forget, you can always do it afterwards. For more information on content groups, please visit our blog at slidemanager.wordpress.com and do a search for content groups. Question 4. I imported some updated slides, but now I have duplicates in my system. For slides that you've updated, you'll want to use the Replace command found by right-clicking on a slide in your SlideManager library. This will not only replace the old slide with the updated one in any categories, sets, and ready shows you've created, but also give you the option to replace them in presentations you've already generated, keeping your content up to date with new materials. Thanks for watching this online training session. For questions, please contact us at training@immediate.com or training@slidemanager.com.